Hello, beautiful Geminis. Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm curious today. It's been pretty heavy on me about divine partnerships for your situation, so that's what I'm going to find out today. What's going on with the third party situation with your divine counterpart, soulmate, or higher level? Let's find out, Gemini, what's the universe got to reveal about Gemini's person, past person in a third party situation, divine partnership, soulmate, spirit. What advice, what information can you give Gemini concerning this third party situation? Gemini. That card wants to be revealed. Let's just see if it comes out again. Now I forget what I was doing. It wants to come out, guys. I gotta take it. There is some High Lord of gratitude, of service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. So someone is cycles of growth, natural laws, and divine order. So somebody here did something against divine order, and it shows that there's been some gratitude being given for service of your selflessness, your humility, and your conscious action. So I'm feeling something went against natural law here, or divine order, and it's like, for whoever honored this contract, you're being rewarded for your service. Somebody did something against divine order. I'm saying something went against a cycle of growth, did not follow natural law, and there is divine order here. The dream walker, dreams, the collective good, and illusions. So somebody might have been out living what they thought was the dream, doing something immoral, went against natural order, divine law. It's against the natural order of, it was immoral what they did. And somebody is being honored for their gratefulness, their gratitude of service to honoring this this situation. It's about dreams for the collective good and illusions. So one person was doing good and is being rewarded for their gratitude of service, and someone else is gone against divine order. So we'll see what else comes out. Compensation and perseverance. So you're going to be getting compensated for, if you were the person in this and that was acting moral, you're going to get compensation. But there was someone who was acting immoral. Someone was doing something immoral here. And they're getting their karma. Someone is receiving gratitude and someone is not. It's almost as if someone was making false promises in a situation. They never kept their promises, and they were entertaining things, people probably, what I'm seeing, that were going against divine order. and they were making false promises. Whoever was making the false promises, the other person is getting compensation. Now I'm getting younger energy. I really am here. Someone is paying the price for their actions. Yep, and this person who was going against divine order is now getting the big picture. There's angelic, they could be praying for angelic help, intercession here. There was something involving a youth or someone younger. Could have involved a youth or a youth. What the heck? Someone is getting the big picture. This person here is getting the big picture about the hell. I don't want to say that yet. I'm suspecting something, but I don't want to say it. It's like someone was innerly conflicted about morality and made a conscious choice to do something against divine order. This is interesting. It's almost like somebody was struggling within themselves. They knew they were doing something immoral, but they kept battling. It was an internal battle within themselves of who they wanted to be. It's like they lack some sort of identity here. And this is all about morality and the inner conflict with it. Someone made a conscious choice to do something that was immoral. And now I'm picking up same-sex unions. Okay, here, I have to say it, it's here. It's like someone was struggling with who they wanted to be. They felt somehow like they were going to be breaking divine order by doing this somehow. It's all here. They were doing something that was going against divine order. I'm going to put it right out there because it's here. Someone was doing something immoral against divine order, and they were battling within themselves about it. And they were making false promises to people, being the word Lord, communication. And they were praising someone, but they were being dishonest with their words. They were fooling someone. They were tricking someone with their words. They were making promises to people, but not delivering on them. And it's like they were battling with something within themselves. Something they've been struggling with since they were a youth. I'm hearing it's an inner battle. I'm hearing it's like about, like for the same-sex situations, that could have been an involvement for those people struggling with their identity of gender identity and stuff like that. But I'm thinking it's whatever. This can be different sex situations as well. It's like a masculine feminine energy relationship. Somebody was doing something immoral. They were making false promises, knowing perfectly well that they were being dishonest while they were making those promises. And it's like they were living in an illusion, trying to fulfill a dream or a fantasy, which was an illusion. Yeah, and it's like divine guidance is here. They were hearing whispers about divine, giving them divine guidance about this, giving them a higher knowing, or I'm hearing like they've always known. They've always known. And they're like going to the divine for guidance to get control of this. Like they wanted to be into control, but the well watcher is here with wisdom and the power of the divine. So somebody's like really doing their prayers. I think that they're soul searching. I think they're going to the universe to say, please help me, God. I know what I did was wrong. They were making false promises to somebody. They were acting out an illusion. They were carrying on a self-illusion. The battle was within themselves about this morality. And they were trying to like live an illusion. So I think spirit got involved here because they were making false promises and they were being dishonest with their words. They were doing something that was immoral, and it's like the universe is stepping in here, the power of the divine, to give assistance, guidance. A higher knowing is in here. There's an internal struggle that somebody was dealing with. Now, it could have been a sexual, gender preference. If it's not to do with that, some people it definitely will resonate with because it's here. But for other people, it was an internal battle that they've been struggling with since they have been a youth. And it's like they know what they're doing is dishonest. They know what they were doing. It was like they couldn't control. They were trying to like live out a fantasy of some type. And they were using their words and making false promises to people just to satisfy their sexual needs. That's what they were doing. They knew that it was immoral. They knew deep within that what they were doing was wrong, but they were being dishonest. Yes, they were. Yeah, discernment, clear vision, and details. Someone was very intricate about the deception that they were doing. They had it down to a science. They had it down, I'm hearing, to like a fine, any suspicions as to not arise, any suspicions in people. They were good with the gift of gab and making promises, and they knew that they were not going to keep good on their promises, and they had it down to a science. Discernment, clear vision, and paying attention to detail. Like I'm hearing this word Lord had it down to a science, their deception. They knew it was wrong what they were doing. It was like fighting the demons within, you know. It's like they knew what they were breaking divine order by doing it. But they were controlled by lust. That's their problem, and it was a battle since they were young that they have been dealing with. They just got good with the details, good with the words. They fine-tuned their strategy. That's why the universe stepped in. Courage and bravery. Because they couldn't accept themselves. to take charge of what they were dealing with in action. So they would cut the cords with people before they could, yeah. And I think that the universe cut cords because the universe has been observing this person and their actions, their immoral conduct that they were doing, lies, the deception, the trickery. The universe cut this cord, cut their cord, just cut it off. They lacked the courage to accept themselves. They've been dealing with something internally since they were a youth. Something happened to this person when they were a youth. Something happened to this person when they were a child, and they've hid it well. They've buried it. They have used illusions. That's why they lack the bravery, because they didn't accept themselves to take charge and take action of this situation. This person had it down to a science, their treachery. Something happened to this child when this individual, this masculine energy, when they were a child, and they hid it well. It was something that went on that was immoral, and they've hidden it. And before people got too close, they would cut off cords. Inner childhood healing. They would cut off, lie, and make false promises. The battle was within themselves. Something has happened to this individual, at least for the energies that I'm picking up on. There is holy love here, signs and reminders. That's why they took a break, took a step back. There's inner childhood woundings to heal in this situation. And they said no to all the reminders and the signs that the universe was giving this person. They said no to the universe. Hiding it, didn't want to deal with it. Because they lacked the bravery and the courage to address whatever this issue was that was within them. Spirit is saying, just ask and ye shall receive. But this person said no. And now they might be going to the universe for strength and guidance. And the universe is saying, we'll give you strength and guidance here. We're offering it to you. But this person is remaining composed. You would never know that this person is struggling the way they're struggling internally, because they remain composed. They seem all together, but they are not all together. Joy and contentment, and trust the universe. So like I said, if you're on the innocent end of the spectrum and you got hurt by this individual, know that they were struggling with inner childhood traumas, likely. And they were precise on their words, but they knew that the words that they spoke were false. But they were doing it deliberately. It's a facade. They were carrying on a facade, hiding the fact that they had deep damage done to them as a child. It could be. So you're being rewarded because you were like another, I'm hearing another damage done by this person who in a roundabout way had damage done to them, and then they were hiding it. They didn't want people to know that they were dealing with that battle within them now. They're either dealing with something that happened to them as a child. There's definitely inner childhood trauma here. I'm feeling trauma. And they could have formed like a trauma bond with people that were similar or like-minded to them, and not necessarily they were just really good with the gift of gab, like to pretend that they didn't have damage, and they had a deep knowing what they were doing was immoral, like it's lying about making false promises to people that they knew that they weren't going to get, probably likely just to get in their good graces and in their pants, perhaps. Thinking that, I'm hearing it loud and clear, that sexuality would fill the void of this person, but it never did. It was an illusion. And that's why you're getting blessed as thanks from the universe for your gratitude. They're grateful to you and for your services, because it may have been enough to trigger this person into healing. Because they were good with the words, boy, I'll tell you that. They were precise. They had it to a science. I'm hearing. Ease and grace, eh? Earth and ground. This person is trying to get grounded. It's like it's a refusal. It's a complete refusal of the universe's help at a time. But I think now it's come to the point where this person is being made to address their inner childhood woundings. I just gotta say, it's like they've been fighting it off for so long. They need grounded. They pretended. It's a pretend game. It's an illusion. They pretended to be grounded, earthy, easygoing, graceful, full of joy, content with their life, remaining all composed, that they were, all had it all together, and they were fighting off any help from the universe. Canceling it out, not receiving it, not wanting to deal with it. This person has been injured as a youth, a child. There's some deep scars here. Deep. That's what the universe wanted you to know about, Gemini. It may not make a difference to you. Some are saying no to this person and keeping them at a far distance. Others may have helped this person to heal their inner child without even knowing that they did this. And as like the universe's way of thanking you for your gratitude, they're grateful for your service, your assistance that you have given. It's like you're getting your wishes fulfilled because of the assistance that you were given to this person. For your humility and your selflessness. There was one party involved here, probably one of the first that this person has ever encountered, that did love them unconditionally and were as a nothing but a healer and a learner and a teacher to this person, you gave with like expecting nothing back in return. And this person lied to you. I'm really feeling it. I'm not making excuses for this person, for their lies, their precise word gift of the gab that this person had, but they learned that as learned behavior. You're being rewarded. Yeah, you were a soulmate to this person. It's a masculine energy. Seeing that there is no place like home. It's an unfinished symphony with this story is never over. It's like I'm hearing like life after life. They might have been in a different body before, but it's the same energy. And life after life, you've been in this person's life, assisting them the whole way through. Like they could have had a hurt like lifetimes ago, but they've never healed from it. And life after life, you have assisted this person on their journey. Someone's soulmate connection. Yes, there's unfinished business, but someone's saying it's time to go. It's in the here and the now. That's why you're being blessed, Gemini, or someone around Gemini is being blessed for this assistance. In the here and in the now. Someone has been orphaned. This energy here it's time to go by the book. It is time for this energy to go by the book. It's in the here and now. They know they got to do the right thing. They know they got to do the correct thing. They've known it. What are they going to do? Yeah. Higher power is involved. They are being made to follow the book, to go by the divine code here. I'm hearing they knew that they were breaking divine law. They had someone who loved them unconditionally, and they were blessed to have had this person in their life. And then they probably orphaned them. Something's changing here. There's a higher power stepping in, making things go by the book, making things fair. Someone is regeneration. This is regeneration. Getting their strength up. This is a new beginning. It's a 10 card. Getting stronger. Is that a fork in the road? Which way to go? Change in the wind. Something's changing. To be fair. Somebody knows they need to be fair. There's a change. Higher power is stepping in, making things right. And it's staying poised. Treasure Island. Something has come to the edge. Someone's gonna, yeah, it's time to go. Cleaning up the mess. They took a risk. I think Spirit's cleaning up the mess. I think Spirit's righting wrongs here. You're getting, like, this person had Treasure Island. They gambled. Let's find out what's happening. Gemini's divine union, soulmate connection. What's this all about? Unfinished symphony. To be fair, somebody needs to be fair. Somebody needs to right wrongs here. Yep. Regret. Somebody's going within. Somebody may have been orphaned, ghosted, manipulated. Yeah, word Lord had all the tricks. Well, there's a change coming in. There are consequences to actions. This is the truth being revealed. This is treating people as an option and then cutting them loose. This person's MO. Yep. False promises. Making an offer to come home. I think somebody wants to return. I don't know. Somebody interfered here, I gotta say. Someone wants to return home. Looking back at the choice. Should have chose their divine counterpart. Yep. And should have committed. This person may want to have been dealing with several others. They could have turned their back on their divine counterpart, could have gone to a third party, but they're looking back at their choices because I'm thinking they're getting consequences. They're doing a lot of spying on their divine counterpart. Since you've walked away from this person's life, there's a lot of spying going on. They're burdened by the third party that they chose, and I think that they're angry at the interference that went on. I think that this person fell into some sort of word lord energy. I think that this person fell for this third party because they were good with the gift of gab as well, but they're finding out that the third party was nothing but a heavy burden to them. I know you're angry at them, but they're angry for choosing this third party and not honoring the contract and not honoring the commitment. You're the valuable one. You're the treasure. You're the treasure island. You're the home. You're the blessing. You're the real deal. Maybe they want a message. Come home and heal things. Trapped, defensive, stuck, denial. They could be stuck with children that they didn't want to have from this third party. They could be stuck thinking like defending or protecting, defensive, coming in defensive about the past. There's fond memories here. It's like they didn't see things at the time. They were in denial. They were. It's like someone wants to come home. Now, this divine partner is doing well on their own. So the truth is going to be spoke here. Someone wants to speak a truth. The truth has been revealed, and I think somebody took that sword and severed a relationship, but I think that this person wants to come home and speak a truth. About the Three of Swords, the pain that was caused. No, I don't think that energy. I think that's to do with someone else. Took a risk on like a Queen of Cups, took a risk on like a baby mama or someone. Yes, third party. And now I want to work on being stable and grounded, loyal. Love here. Wanting to start a new beginning. Silence between two. Somebody was orphaned. And now they see the love that they had and want to move toward it. After this breakup and this cheating and lying, now they want a new opportunity at their happy family. They want to come rushing in. All lighthearted. Let's start again. Let's start again. They do things on impulse, you know. It's like they've always held on to you. They could have been greedy and selfish and just out for the passion. That's why things came to an end. They could have a child that they've now are looking after or investing in. I don't know, but they're looking at making this investment. They did this for attention, and they've been this way since they've been a youth. They do things to get attention. They like a lot of attention. It's like you can't give this person enough attention. That's why the Tower is here. Because they're in their ego. They're ruled by their ego, and they always got to have more than one person they're giving to. They are a taker. You can give to this person and you will never fill the void. There is not enough to give this person. They need more. Lesson learned. Now they're stressed out because they know they were unfair. They're getting karmic justice here for what they did. They know they needed to go by the book. They did not be fair. It's the way that they did it. They did not have to do it this way. It's their actions. It's like they're working on a plan, or they took action, juggled this contract. It's like they're juggling. They're unstable. They really are. They pretend that they're all poised and in control, but they're unstable, this person. Their own actions now, they're stressed out because they know how unfair that they were, how much this person here had given to them, and all the happiness that they had with this person. This person here is stressed out now by the actions they took of juggling. They're very unstable at this time because they know they weren't fair. This person did this person no harm, none, but love them unconditionally and care for them, and like we're a blessing to this person's life. And they put them in a competition and rejected them and ended things, lied to them, deceived them, didn't care how they hurt this person, and now they're receiving their judgment for it. They need to apologize. They're making a decision. They regret their decision, their toxicity. Oh, because of the angels. This is like, who's winning here? Angels or demons? The internal battle within this soul. Angels and demons. Right? They chose this over this, and now they are being judged for their actions. My goodness, my goodness. The Emperor, the Empress, soulmate connection, hurt their soulmate, and now they're receiving judgment for it. Take care, Gemini. Good luck.